The video I'm going to do today is actually on the Wampanoag, which is the Native American tribe that had the first Thanksgiving with the Pilgrims. So they lived in a house called a Wetu, and the Wetu is a domed hut that's made out of red cedar sticks and grass. And so I thought this would be a great Thanksgiving lesson to get to do with your kids. And basically what I'd like to focus on is actually different types of lines, different shapes. So I'm actually using a drawing chalk, and this is actually by Crayola. I just wanted to try it out and see how it works compared to chalk pastels. So I'm just going to take a blue and kind of make a background, because most of the pictures that I've seen of a Wetu, they're kind of like in the dirt. So I figured I'd just build mine doing the same. And you can actually go ahead and do the background. I kind of would like to do a background of trees. So you can just tell the children that they can use, simple lines, curved, to start making trees so that it looks like it's in the forest. And just kind of have the branches coming off. Okay, and then actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the brown again, and I'm going to make a half circle for my Wetu. I think it's also called a wigwam. And then I'm going to take black and make a rectangle, and this is going to be the entrance. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of shade it in. And then what you're going to do is I'm going to kind of highlight. Later I'm going to blend. And you can tell the kids that since it was made out of grass and cedar sticks, they can use lines to kind of create that look. So you can do one layer and then another layer. And then I'm actually going to use the black again to kind of make the feel of the sticks that go across. And maybe highlight a few. And I'm going to use some yellow too, just to give it a little bit more color. Alright, and I'm going to color it in a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do with the trees is kind of outline those as well. If you'll notice, these are all just lines and really simple curved shapes, so it should be really easy for your youngest drawers. Then I'm going to start adding some green so that it kind of looks like the forest. And they can either just kind of draw loop-de-loops and fill it in. And add some light green. Then you can, if you have available blending stumps, you can use blending stumps to start to blend the colors together and make it a little bit softer. I'm going to add a little bit of yellow so that it looks like the sun. And then I'm actually going to use a Q-tip, just because it's easily available. One thing you want to tell them is to do dark colors together. So like if I want to blend the black in, I could go and do the brown afterwards, but don't try to do the green because it will transfer the black colors onto it as well. faster on the trees. And one thing that I would do is actually show the children, print out a picture of a Wetu, and just let them be able to see what it looks like, and also explain what it's made out of to them, and that it was a temporary shelter for the Wampanoag when they went hunting and fishing. And now I'm going to do the green and yellow. And when you're completely done with the picture, you're going to want to spray it. Either you can use hairspray, which, you know, is really easy to find, or if you have it available, you could use a working fixative. If you use either, make sure that you're using them in a well-ventilated area because they both stink, obviously. And then I'm just gonna really quickly get the dirt here to soften it up just a little bit. And there you go, a Wetu.